Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Josh.
And I'm Jerry.
And this is our second official podcast. Let's go.
Episode 2, baby.
We got many things to talk about. Many things happened online. Many things happened in our lives. I can't wait to get into it.
Yeah, so, I mean, the thing that happened literally yesterday was Jake Paul was fighting Tommy Fury.
Yeah, man. He got fumbled.
He took a fat L, bro. I felt like I was watching. I mean, I wasn't watching it.
Yeah, you weren't watching it. Yeah, bro. The crazy thing is, guys, we were watching it like with 3 people. So Jerry, me, and another friend. We were watching it, and Jerry just left. Like
because
right before the main event. He watched all those lame ass fights. He watched the world title fight, and then he just left.
Because it was late at night for us when they, when that was streamed. So, and then I had to go.
Makes no sense. Like he literally only needed to wait like 10 minutes, and then the fight already started. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, Jake Paul got fumbled. It was a crazy fight. They went all 8 rounds. Nobody got knocked out. Tommy was way better than in all his previous fights, and Jake was way worse than in all his previous fights. So I don't know what happened there, but they already agreed upon a rematch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. But I think in the rematch, I hope for Jake Paul he wins, because now his reputation is already ass.
I mean, the funny thing is, it wouldn't even be that bad if he lost, if he at least was humble about the fight. But he was like, oh yeah, I'm going to win. I'm going to beat him up. Yeah. And then he lost, and then he has the audacity to post stuff like, when you lose the fight, but you make 30 million.
Yeah.
When you lose the fight, but Logan Paul's your brother, all right. Weird flex, but okay.
But the funny thing is, all the critics, they were saying, you are not a real fighter. You have to fight a real boxer, and then we'll give you credit. Now, he fought a real boxer, and the first time he fought a real boxer, he lost.
Yeah, because he's a YouTuber, bro.
But I mean, he fought Anderson Silva, he fought Tyson Fury, he fought Ben Askren. These are elite UFC fighters. And Anderson Silva, I mean, he's 50, but a few months before the Jake Paul fight, he fought an ex-boxing world champion, and he won against the ex-boxing world champion.
World champion. He's retired, right?
Yeah, of course they're retired, but
probably hasn't boxed in a while.
Crazy. It's very, very weird. Also makes me think maybe the fights were rigged.
Rigged?
Maybe all the haters that were commenting. Oh no, the script went wrong, or the fights are rigged, or I don't know what they were commenting. Maybe they were right.
But Jake Paul is too proud to.
Cause the first time he literally fought a mid boxer. Tommy Fury, he's a boxer, but he's not great. Anderson Silva, if Tommy Fury would box against Anderson Silva would win. Without a doubt. He would probably knock out Tommy Fury. And Jake Paul won against him, and then Jake couldn't beat Tommy Fury. It makes no sense.
Well, I don't know. I'm not really into the boxing genre,
Yeah, crazy. But we'll see. I'm excited to see what Jake is going to do now, and I'm very excited for the KSI fight. I mean, that fight is gonna go crazy.
Well, who's he fighting?
Well, KSI wants to fight Jake.
Oh,
yes.
Jake is gonna be beat up.
I don't think so. Because KSI is he has no technique. Literally, KSI is a dog. He fights, but he don't got technique. Jake is a better boxer in every aspect.
Okay.
But KSI is very cocky, and he's very confident that he will win. And after the fight, he was making stories Tommy wasn't good, Jake wasn't good. I can beat both of them basically. But I'm so excited for that fight, and I hope it's in the UK, because then things are gonna go crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's in the UK with KSI, oh my god, bro! I can have. Did you see the first Logan Paul KSI fight?
Yeah.
Did you see how crazy the crowds were?
They were wild. The atmosphere was great.
Logan was almost crying. Literally, on the press conferences and stuff, there were 10,000 people watching a press conference. That's not normal, first of all. And then Logan was almost crying because like the crowd was just chanting, "Fuck the Pauls, fuck the Pauls,
Damn.
fuck the
Didn't
Pauls."
didn't Logan ask KSI like some ridiculous math questions?
Yeah, that was in the second fight. In the second fight, it was in the US, and like Logan was so confident because in the first fight, Logan didn't really have any experience in
But
boxing.
who won the second one?
KSI did.
And the first one also?
It was a draw.
Oh, the first one. Right, that was a draw. Right.
Right. And normally Logan would have won, but he punched KSI in the back of the head. Like, it was a bit dirty, but like that happens all the time in boxing.
Mm-hmm.
And the referee, he took 2 points off of Logan. And the only time a referee ever took 2 points off a boxer was like 30 years ago, and it that was when Mike Tyson bit the ear of another fighter in the fight. So it was crazy. Normally Logan would have won, but because of the 2-point reduction, which literally never happens, like you literally have to, I don't know, like
bite someone's ear off.
Yeah. Crazy.
I mean, talking about all the social media and stuff, I heard that Adin Ross was banned.
Man, Adin Ross was banned. Crazy. He was only banned like 8 times
before
that.
Oh, okay. So only 8 times.
It makes a bit sense, you know. And he was live streaming on Kick because he wanted to move off Twitch. And on Kick, you know, the rules are like very open. You can show porn, you can show anything you want.
Okay.
And he was like just on there, like, you know, he has like a young fan base.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just on there watching porn, like to show like Kick doesn't give a fuck and he can show them whatever he wants to.
And he got banned for that.
And he got banned on Twitch, probably because of that.
Oh, why would he do that? Why would he? That is not.
It's not on Twitch. Like normally, like the way he described it, like he can't really talk about it. I saw like an interview. He can't really talk about it. Like his lawyers advised him to not talk about it and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But he said it wasn't something that happened on Twitch because on his live streams there was no like he didn't do anything wrong on his live streams, which could lead to a ban. But yeah, he got banned permanently, how it seems.
Oh my god, Twitch is sometimes so, I don't know, just so over the top.
It probably has something to do with like his like Andrew Tate phase. Like he shaved his head, he wanted to be the top G, he wanted to change his life around. And the weird thing is, this motherfucker was talking about like how porn is evil, how porn is literally something the devil brought up on us, and you should never watch porn and stuff like that. And then, like, if a few months before that, he was like making out with porn stars, and then he proceeds to go on Kick and stream porn to his like underage audience.
He fell off.
Yeah,
he really fell off.
I don't know, man.
But can Twitch even ban you if you do something on another platform?
Normally not. But they can do whatever the fuck they want.
That's
I
true.
mean, it's their platform, so like, who can say anything about it? But I don't know if you know that, like, a few streamers like went to court against Twitch because they got banned for some stuff that wasn't a reason to be banned, and they won against Twitch. So maybe he can go to court and maybe he will win. But I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, Twitch has, has policies, and they have to stick to that as well.
That's true.
They can't just violate their own policies. I mean,
Yeah. But the name Adin. Imagine you're a girl, and you're like having sex with someone named Adin. Do you think it's a name that's moanable?
Yeah.
Adin.
Yeah. I can see Adin being moanable, but like something like, I don't know. What's like a really ridiculous name that's not really like moanable, I guess.
What about LeBron? Yeah, LeBron is moanable.
Yeah, LeBron's
LeBron's
moanable.
Sexy. But you can't scream LeBron. You need to be like
Joe.
Bro. Joe.
Is Joe moanable?
Joe. Yeah, I can see Joe as a moanable name.
Donald.
Like Donald is a bit weird.
Donald's a bit,
because I think of Donald Trump.
Yeah.
When I hear that name.
Donald.
Yeah. Nah, that's a no. That's a no. But if you'd had to moan LeBron, you'd have to do it like slowly. Like LeBron.
Yeah. I can see that. But Aiden's also like Aiden.
Yeah, but you can scream Adin.
Scream.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, we're not gonna demonstrate.
I'm not gonna demonstrate it, but you could scream, Adin. What
you
about
could.
Jonathan?
Kevin.
Jaquavis.
Jaquavis.
Whoa, Jaquavis sounds sexy.
On God.
Oh
Or
my
Daquan.
God. Daquan. Wow. Oh my God, that's a sexy ass name.
What's the one name of
Of who?
some weird name? I think it's the kid from X.
Oh, Gekium.
Gekium.
Gekium. Gekium.
Gekium. That's not very.
Gekium doesn't sound very moanable.
Mm-mm.
Whoa, you know what would be crazy? Imagine Gekium becomes a rapper. Because I saw like some videos where like Gekium is listening to X, like his mom is showing Gekium like the music from X.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be hella cool.
But Gekium, that name reminds me of like a lizard. I don't know why, but when I hear Gekium, I just see a lizard. You know?
What the fuck?
I don't know. It's just
bro, lizards are such weird animals.
They can stick like Spider-Man.
Like what the fuck is wrong? Like what? How?
They lose their tails.
Yeah, that's so weird. Like my cat, like my old cat. I had a cat back in the day. Oh my God, he was he was so fat. Oh my God.
The way that cat died.
It's crazy.
Horrific.
Yes, but I think it was just what God needed to do, to be honest with you.
Like his cat, I swear to God.
God saw my cat and was like, nah, fam, you don't deserve to live.
Like it was a he, right? A male cat. And one time he came up to me like, you know, like cats do, like going around your feet and
like
stuff.
All
right?
Nice and
all
cuddly.
Nice. And then I pat him, right? And after like the third pat that I gave him, suddenly he just scratches me and bites me.
Yeah, he always did that. Like you could pat him like once or twice, and after that he would just look at you with this like murder in his thoughts, and he would just try to kill you.
He got murder on his mind.
What happened to Y&W Melly?
Wasn't he? He was arrested.
I think he's sentenced to like a death or something. On God.
Oh my God! Yeah, I think he's sentenced to death. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
I think he's sentenced to death. Oh my God.
But anyways, like God also sentenced my cat to death.
Like, just tell the story. Just tell them what happened. This is
so
the most horrific death.
I was like 14 or something. I was coming home from school. I was making myself some lunch. Everything was normal, you know. My cat was just chilling around in the apartment, and we had our food. The cat food was like on a small table, so the cat would always have to jump on the table and down from the table to eat, because we didn't want like the food to stand on the floor and people would trip over it. And like my cat just normally jumped on the table, ate, jumped down, and literally couldn't walk. The cat got paralyzed by jumping
down a table,
like a small table. Like he jumped down there like I don't know how many times. Like this cat like jumped down from I saw my cat once jump down from a tree that was like 10 meters high, and he didn't give a fuck. And then he jumped down from a table and he was paralyzed. And
like his back legs, right?
Like they didn't work anymore. Like only his front legs were working, and like I only heard like meow, meow, meow. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I walked into the kitchen and I just saw my cat walking on his front legs, like hanging, like scratching itself around the floor because the back legs didn't work. Oh my God, it was crazy.
We shouldn't be laughing about this,
I was
bro.
like 14. I didn't know what the fuck I was supposed to do. So I just called my mom and I was like, yo, the cat can walk.
The cat. Mom.
And she was like, what's going on? What do you mean the cat can walk? So I sent her a video. And then she came over. Like she was like, my mom liked the cat. I didn't really like the cat. I know it sounds maybe a bit
it's so fucked up. We're laughing about
a bit
this.
mean that I say that, but like my mom was like very shocked and like in panic and stuff like that, and I was just like, bruh.
You couldn't process it. Like imagine you're just in your room chilling and suddenly you hear meow, meow.
Oh God, I didn't know what was going on. And then my mom took him to the vet. She sent me a photo from the vet and she just sent like a text. Simba is going to die now.
Okay. Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucked up. We laugh about that, but
That was so weird. Like, he just died, like, on a random Wednesday afternoon. Like, he wasn't even that old. He was, like, 8 or something. He probably had, like, 5 more years in him.
Until he didn't.
Yeah. Weird.
But you should have seen the cat. Then you'll understand why we are laughing.
But like, to be honest with you, like, it was understandable that he was that way. Because I had, like, friends. I had, like, weird friends when I was a kid. And all my friends were, like, older than me. And I had, like, oh God, I had such weird friends when I was a kid. And like,
not including me, by the way.
Yeah,
That was before my time.
Yeah, not including Jerry. Like, one time we were just chilling at my home. Like, the cat was pretty new. I think we had him, like, 1 year or something. And then, like, one of the girls, like, this girl was crazy. Oh God, I think she's, like, in a psychiatry or something like that now.
Damn.
And she just had the idea to put my cat, his name was Simba, like, in a pillowcase and just throw the pillowcase around, like, swirl it around, like, do loopings with the pillowcase and stuff like that. And Simba was inside of that. And I was like, I don't know, maybe 6. So I didn't know if that was like I didn't know the moral rules of that. I didn't know you couldn't do that. I just thought, like, okay, she's doing that, so I guess it's okay.
She's older than me.
She's like, she was like 5 years older than me. She was weird as fuck. And after that, on God, after that incident, after the pillowcase incident, he was never the same again. Like, he hated people.
Understandably.
Yeah.
Understandably.
Weird stories.
That broke him.
Yeah, that literally broke him. Like, I feel so bad right now, but like, I was like 6 years old. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know if that was okay to do or not okay to do. Like, I didn't really have a feeling for it. Also, I had like a friend who I grew up with, who I went to school with, who's like, I think he's probably going to murder someone in the future. Like, mark my words, like, he has problems in his head. Like, one time in elementary school, he got, like, pissed off or something at, like, another kid, and he just took a pen and rammed it inside of the leg of another kid. We were, like, 7 or something, and he rammed a pen, like, inside of the leg. Like, the pen was inside of the leg, sticking out of the leg. He just rammed it in there. And, like, one time he killed a rabbit or something like that. Like, his parents told me, and like, this girl I was friends with, she was like his neighbor, and she told me that he like killed like his pet rabbit just for fun. Like,
bro,
those are some things like you see in those like murder documentaries or stuff like that.
Dahmer.
From psychopaths. Like, psychopaths do that. Psychopaths kill animals for fun because they get something from the feeling or something like that. On God, he's going to murder someone. And right now, also a weird sign, also very relatable to Dahmer, he's now basically an alcoholic. Like, he goes out drinking every day.
Damn. I mean, he's probably fucked up. We compare him to Dahmer, but...
Nah, on God, he about to do something fucked up. I feel it.
Alcoholic as well. Jesus.
Yeah, he's such an asshole kid.
Jesus. I mean, that reminds me of the time. Have we talked about that in episode 1 with the street sign?
What street sign?
That you took?
Yeah, we talked about it.
All right. Just reminded me of that. Every time I think about going out, that just pops up in my head. It's
Christoph. Like, that one kid, like that bald kid. Like, he has like very short hair. He's like an asshole. Like, every time I see him, I want to punch him. Like, I want to beat him up. Like, one time I was at the cinema with my girlfriend. And, you know, like, we grew up together. Like, I haven't seen him in like a year or something. He was also there, and I went up to him and I was like, "Hey, how are things going? Like, what are you doing?" and stuff like that. You know, just like general questions. Like, I asked him, "Oh, yeah, so what are you doing now?" Like,
in life.
Like, you know, every person understands that by that question I mean in life. And he said, in front of my girlfriend, he said, "Watching a movie."
What Hey, what are you doing now? Watching a movie. I mean, I'm in the cinema. What else would I be doing?
Exactly. Yeah, bro. I was so pissed off. My girlfriend was so pissed off. My girlfriend.
What did you do after that?
I said, like, no. What do you do, like, in general? Like, as what do you work? And then he looked at me and he answered the question, because I don't let bullshit like that slide. Like, what the fuck? What else am I supposed to do?
But what if he was genuinely confused? What if he was just
Nah, he wasn't
drunk?
confused. The way he was looking at me, I know he wasn't confused. He was trying to act cool because like his friends were there who were like 3 years younger than him.
Did he at least say afterwards, like, nah, I'm kidding? And then he...
Nah.
Damn.
He just went with it. Like, my girlfriend gave me permission to beat him up.
He didn't, though.
He
didn't.
Nah. But he got beat up as a child quite a few times, which was honestly a bit deserved.
Was he a bully?
He was like a fucking idiot. He was like a bully, but when it got down to like the real shit, he was like scared.
So he was like all big, but then when the consequences came, he was like,
yeah.
oh.
Yeah, like he was trolling kids, like he was bullying kids, like he was calling kids names. And then when the kids came up to him and were like, so what's going on? He was like, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. And he was calling kids fat and stuff. And I remember like one time we were playing football, like soccer for the Americans. It's football, by the way. We were playing football. And he was like bullying this fat kid. And he was so fucked up. He was like so irritated by it. So that like the fat kid, like my friend,
people can't see you doing.
He just, yeah, I'm doing like hand signatures. He just went up to like Christoph, like this asshole kid, and he just took him and like lifted him up and slammed him to the floor. And after that, he never called him fat again.
Deserved.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Kinda
Do you
funny.
remember? I don't want to say his name, but in middle school,
Oh my.
you know
God.
who I am talking about.
Oh my fucking God.
Oh my God. That is.
Oh, middle school, not high school.
Middle school.
I thought about high school and the knife incident on the toilet.
Oh no, not that one. Middle school sports.
Oh my God. Yeah, I remember.
That one particular guy.
Bro, we had that one kid in middle school. He was like a bit fat and he had like anger problems. I don't know why I said that he's fat. That doesn't add anything to the story. I'm sorry. Like he had like anger problems, and like Jerry and we thought it was so funny to mess with him because like,
but like in an innocent way. We
Yeah.
weren't calling him names or anything. We weren't
we were
bullying
just
him.
making like annoying sounds.
Like just
basically.
some minor things.
Like literally like only annoying sounds, like to annoy him, like to get a reaction out of him. And we thought it was so funny, man. And one time it was in sports and we were making like all those noises trying to get a reaction out of him, and he just he just raged. Like you explain it out of your side because
You
were
mean
the one
that
doing
time when he
noises.
chased me?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't know. We were like in sports, and Josh and me were just standing next to each other, and he was also standing near us. And we were just making some weird sounds, like not even loud. Like the teacher couldn't hear it, nobody else could hear it. Just us two, right?
We're just like standing behind him.
Yeah, we're just standing next to him, and we're just making weird sounds to each other, right? And suddenly he snaps for some, I don't know, he just snaps and he starts chasing me. And then because I was significantly faster than him, I ran slow on purpose. But I kind of misjudged the situation and I ran too slow. And then he caught up with me. And then I think we just fell to the floor or something. Nobody got hurt. And then the teacher came and he got all the trouble.
Yeah. The teacher got mad at him.
Because all the teacher saw was just me casually running and him running like behind me and just tackling me to the floor.
And all the teachers knew he had anger problems and he was like a bit of a problematic child.
He was.
So the blame was automatically on him.
We weren't the only ones that, where he snapped on.
Like one time he took a kid and like threw him against the heating.
Like the heater on the wall.
Yeah. He like took him and just threw him.
But like that was
it.
without that had no reason, right? We were like in the changing rooms, all the boys, and then this one kid like says something. I don't know what he said, and then he just takes him.
Probably something.
I don't know what he said, and he just slams him against the fucking wall-mounted heater. That was so out of it. And he was not very good smelling too. That was
oh
also
my
a
god,
thing.
yeah, okay, maybe we bullied him a little bit, or he got bullied, but it wasn't really that bad.
No, but the
Like,
other guy, the you know the other guy,
yeah.
he was like
But it
all
was
the
like-
other guys were like with the smell thing.
Yeah, but it wasn't really like bullying. It was basically just funny. Like he laughed about it too sometimes.
Yeah, he did.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Feel a bit bad talking about it.
Yeah, it wasn't the
my
best thing
God.
to do, honestly. But like when it comes to the thing in the changing rooms, I think us two, we were like the most held back in the changing rooms. We were just, when we were out doing sports, we made some weird noises or did something like
Because
just
in the
did
changing
something
room, that
out
was
of
real
pocket.
bullying. Like in the changing room, 10 guys were telling him like, "Your family smells so bad.
Yeah,
You smell so bad." Like,
and that was fucked up.
they used your grandparents in the gas chambers to like kill the Jews
That's what
because
they
of
said.
the bad smell. Like his grandparents.
They were
had.
spraying him with deodorant and
Yeah,
stuff.
that-
The
that
other
was crazy.
kids.
That was crazy.
That was fucked up. That was like we didn't participate in that. We just made some funny noises and just being a little bit annoying, because he had such a short anger span, and we made use of that. So that led to some funny moments, but we didn't spray him with deodorant like the other kids.
I wonder what he's doing now. Like, what do you imagine him to do now?
I have
Like, do you
no
think
idea.
he's like at university or what the fuck
Probably.
is he doing?
Probably.
But
Was he smart in school? Do you remember?
he was like dumb.
he didn't have good grades,
He
right?
failed like his classes. He changed to like the worst middle school right
Oh, he
before
changed.
graduating.
Oh yeah, he wasn't really good at school. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what
Probably
he could be
working
doing.
like in the construction or something like that. To be honest with you,
I
Probably
mean,
just
he's
living a
strong.
normal life.
He's strong.
Yeah,
He would fit in construction.
yeah, that's true. That's
That's
true.
And the one time, you remember that one time where we played football outside, and he was goalkeeper, right? He was goalkeeper, and I just went up to him and I asked him, can I be goalkeeper? Like I just wanted to be goalkeeper because we were playing defense, and I didn't want to play defense anymore. So I went up to him and just completely normally asked him, can we switch? Can I be goalkeeper? And he just angrily told me,
He snapped. He screamed at you out of like he fully screamed at you. It was like, no, fuck off.
and I was like, bro, I just wanted to be goalkeeper. And then Josh wanted to try because we wanted to try
Then
like
it was a game. Yeah, then was funny.
yeah. Then we were like, all right, if you want to be an asshole about it, we're gonna be assholes about it too.
Oh
Like
my
I literally
God.
just told it, like asked him, hey, can I be goalkeeper? And he just completely snapped at me for some reason, like screaming at me, calling me names. And then we were like, all right, bet.
Bro, oh God, so many stupid things happen in school. Like, oh my God. Oh my
Middle
God.
school. We already talked about some things.
Also in high school.
Yeah, high school was. And for me, I did some out of pocket things, but never really something that's like fucked up.
Yeah, you never got in trouble.
Yeah, I did things where I knew I wasn't probably not gonna get in big trouble for it.
Yeah. You know that, like, when we got into high school, I was, like, fat.
True.
To be honest with you, like,
Yeah.
I was, like, fat. Like,
Josh was fat most of his younger.
I was
He's
fat.
not now.
was that was after my lawnmower incident, right? The bathroom incident with the knife. That was
No.
after my lawnmower incident, I think, because I was, like, really, really, really fat at that time.
No, that was before.
You think so?
That was before, I think. Yeah, that was one of
Okay,
the
because-
earliest year. No.
Nah, that was after that.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
after.
Yeah.
After.
Because, like, okay, so when I got into, like, high school, I was, like, slimming down a little bit. Like, I was, like, on the urge of, like I was, like, exactly in the middle of being overweight and being normal. I would
Mhm.
say that. And then I hurt my foot, which is also another story. But I had, like, I was, like, in a wheelchair for a few weeks because, like, I broke my toes and stuff like that.
Sliced
With a
them up.
lawnmower, sliced them up. That's a long story, but after that I got, like, really, really, really fat. I was, like, 14, 1.60 meters tall and had, like, 80 kilos, which is, like,
Mhm.
massively overweight. And you know, I slimmed down over the years, and this one kid like from middle school. So our high school and our middle school were like in
the same building.
In the same building.
Mm-hmm.
And this one kid from middle school, he was just calling me names all the time, like for no reason. Like I never talked one single word to him or about him or anything. I didn't even know his name. Like he was just like I think he was 2 or 3 grades below me, and he was like this.
But
like,
he was old. He was not
older.
much younger because he like had to repeat classes like 2 or 3
he fled
times.
from another country, and he like had to learn German and stuff like that.
Yeah, so he was dropped in later in the classes, and he failed the classes, so he had to repeat them.
He was probably like a year younger than me.
A year or 2, younger.
But he was like 3 grades below me, and he was just like calling me fat, like all the time, like for no reason. Like I was walking up the stairs, and he was like, "Hey, what's up, fatso?"
Yeah, like literally out of nowhere.
Like it like for real. It just started, and then it just went on for like 2 or 3 weeks, and after like 2 or 3 weeks, I was like, "Nah, fuck this. I'm in a new high school with new people. I ain't getting bullied because I'm fat." So I thought to myself, so what can I do about it? And
well,
I thought of the only reasonable thing to do.
Wait. But first, another incident happened on the toilet. You remember?
With him.
Yeah.
That was after that, because I then thought of the reasonable thing to do and took the knife with me to school.
But not like what do you call like a knife you cut boxes with, like a box
cutter.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I just took that with me. I even think I had it in school because of like what do you call it? Art.
Yeah, art class. Yeah.
Because of art class, I think I had it in school or something like that. And I thought to myself, well, next time he's gonna call me fat, I'm just gonna pull the knife. I don't know what went through my head. I was 14 or 15.
Not intending to do anything.
Like not intending to do anything.
Just to
scare him. To shut him up.
Just scare him.
Like, don't mess with me. I got a box cutter.
It was a small one as well. It was like this little ass box cutter.
Yeah.
Like,
and then like one time we were on the toilet, and like he also came on the toilet, and he was like, "Yo, what's up, fatso?"
No, but that was before that, right? And that was when you snapped and then had the idea.
Now I pulled the knife out, then I stuck it back in, and then we like fought.
No, but that wasn't that across the hallway. You remember when we were walking like in the hallway and you saw him walk up the stairs? Right. But the incident in the toilet.
Right.
Well, you had a brawl in the toilet.
But I had the knife with me in the toilet as well.
So that was after.
Yeah. Okay. So the first time we were just like walking in the hall, and he was like, "What's up, fatso?" And I like just pulled my knife out of my pocket, showed it to him. And
but he was like far away.
He was like far away.
He was like not close to him at all.
Like, yeah, I pulled the knife out, I showed it to him, and then I like put it back in my pocket. And then like, I don't know if it was on the same day or like a few days after, we went to the toilet, and he was like, "So, what are you gonna do, huh? Pull your knife out." And he called me fatso, and I was just like, okay.
Didn't he kick you as well?
Yeah, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna be the bigger person. I'm just gonna walk away from this. I turned around, and I got a kick in my back from him.
You just kicked him in the...
He just kicked him in my back, like for no reason at all. Like
Josh was just gonna walk off.
I was gonna walk off, and he just kicked me in my back. And then, bro, I snapped. Like I turned around. He was like standing in front of a wall. He turned around. I just ran towards him, slammed him against the wall. Then we like, I don't know, wrestled for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't really a winner. I lost my glasses, and like I'm like.
He's like
I
basically
can't see
blind
my glasses.
without
I'm
his
basically
glasses.
blind. Like I'm legally blind.
I'm legally blind.
I lost my glasses, and then I was like, "Fuck! Now I can't do anything." And we like scrambled around a little bit. We like brawled a little bit, wrestled a little bit, and then we just stopped. And that was it. And
didn't the teachers come and break it up?
Nah. All the kids from middle school were like screaming, "Oh, there's a fight! There's a fight! There's a fight! There's a fight!"
Oh my god!
Everybody was like running away and stuff, and I think that's how the teachers noticed. But like nothing happened. Like I picked up my glasses, he walked away, I walked away. That was it. And then, like, I was going into my next class, and all of a sudden I hear like the announcement bell, and I hear like the how do you call them?
The
director? No, not director.
Principal.
The principal. I hear the principal saying, "Josh, please come in the principal office."
And
then I thought to myself, fuck.
And I thought as well, oh my God.
Yeah.
You really shit the bed with this one, Josh.
Yeah.
You
But I
really
went to the
did.
principal, like, I explained all of it. I took the knife with me because I thought, like, probably they want to see the knife because, like, a knife isn't really a good thing to have on you,
Just for the record,
on yourself.
Josh did not pull out the knife during the
I did
brawl.
nothing with the knife.
Not
like,
at all.
And, like, I just explained to...
I mean,
like,
if you did, you would have probably been kicked off of school.
Yeah.
Like,
But the principal was like chill as fuck. So he was like just like letting me explain things, and I was bullied like in middle school because I was fat, and I'm in this new school and I don't want to be bullied because I'm fat again, and I just had enough of it, and like he kicked me first and I just reacted and stuff like that. He like let me explain all of it, and he knew I wasn't lying because this other boy, he was like telling the most bullshit story ever. And then he asked about the knife, and I explained it to him. I have it because of like the art class, and like we use it in art class, and like I just took it with me to like scare him off or something like that. And he just said, yeah, okay, give me the knife. You both are gonna shake your hand, and I want to never ever hear anything about you two having a fight or anything ever again.
and that was the end of it.
That was the end of it. Like the principal didn't even call my parents or anything like that. He also
I mean,
didn't
why
call
would
the-
he? Like,
Like in our old middle school, they would have kicked me out of class because of
probably
that.
school.
Probably school, yeah. But yeah,
crazy.
And after that, we were pretty chill, the dude and me. He's still a bit of an idiot, but like no problems. Like we greeted each other, we were cool.
After that, they were like, all right, fuck it, let's just be cool.
Crazy times, for real.
But good times, mostly good times.
Felt like Jake Paul in that. Oh God.
Imagine somebody would have been knocked out, bro, on the toilet.
Bro. And the funny thing is, you ran away as well.
Bro,
You were literally running, like with the middle schoolers. You just ran out.
no, I didn't run. I just walked out there. I was like, fuck no.
Like, there were like 15 people inside of the toilet. And when we started brawling, like nobody was in there. Like everybody left. Like everybody
just
got
left.
scared or something. I don't know.
I mean, I know you were strong, right? I know you weren't gonna be beat up by him. I knew you had a good chance. So I was like, and if I helped, then I would have been in the shit as well.
Yeah, and I think like because I like pushed him against the wall, like it was like a tile wall, like a hard ass wall, and like pushed him with my full force against it. I think he was like a little bit like, maybe this isn't a good idea.
Yeah.
Because we never exchanged like punches. We were just like, I don't know what we were doing. Yeah.
They didn't punch each other with fists or anything or hit each other. They were just like brawling on the floor.
Yeah.
So nobody really got hurt. Luckily.
Yeah.
But I thought to myself, look, if I stick around and if I try to help remotely, I will probably end up in between them. They were both like, I was taller than, no, I wasn't even taller.
No, you were small back then.
Yeah, I wasn't tall back then. So I was about the same height, but I was like I am still, I'm thin.
Yeah.
Like I'm skinny. I'm a skinny guy.
Yeah.
And that would have just ended badly for me. So I was like, all right, Josh, he is strong.
Yeah.
He got a good chance. So I'm not going to get involved because that's just going to end bad for me. And I don't know how things would have ended if I...
Andrew Tate wouldn't be proud of you, man. Oh, God. Andrew Tate said, if one of your boys is fighting, you're fighting too. No matter what the situation is or if you understand the situation. If you see your boys fighting someone, you fight with them.
But the thing was, I didn't really see him kicking you.
Yeah.
But because I was going to walk out before Josh walked out, and I didn't see him kicking Josh. So in that moment, all I saw was Josh just suddenly attacking him. And I was like, what? I just couldn't process it. I thought Josh was just attacking him out of the blue because he said he was fat. And I was like, well, that's not justified. So I was like, all right, I'm going to dip. Because initially I thought it was Josh's fault. I thought Josh started the fight. So I was like, all right, if he's going to start the fight, I'm not going to,
Yeah.
And then I later found out that he actually kicked Josh in the back,
Yeah.
which I didn't see before. So,
But that was the only time I got in trouble in that school.
true. I never got in trouble.
We did, like, in high school, we didn't do dumb shit. We just did funny shit. For
Yeah,
real.
in high school,
Like,
we just did
never
funny
did
stuff.
dumb
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
We didn't do like stupid stuff, like getting in trouble, stupid stuff. We just did stupid stuff that was funny.
Yeah.
Like that
Like
just
everybody
gets a
found it
laugh.
funny. Like
yeah.
even the teachers thought it was funny. Like never trouble.
Yeah. We always avoided trouble.
Maybe
we always
we were sometimes disturbing, like during lessons, during classes.
but just really minor
Yeah.
disturbing. Like as soon as a teacher told us one time, that rarely happened.
yeah.
that
And
we-
even like the teachers that didn't like us, like Mr. Valentin, like even with him, like we were kind of chill with him.
Yeah. And also he did me a solid on the graduation test. He did
Yeah.
me a solid. So I appreciate that. I appreciate all of my teachers. They were really great. They were really sweet, really kind, understanding. So best teachers I could have asked for, not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what crimes did you commit in your life?
What crimes?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that's a good question. Besides tax evasion and
arson and the standard stuff. I mean, I once transported about. Oh no, I'm not gonna say that. No.
FBI is listening to this.
Yeah,
We're probably already on the FBI watch list.
we are.
Hey, did you guys know you can legally buy plutonium on the internet?
Like you can just buy it.
The most radioactive element, 1 gram is enough to kill like 10 million people.
Was it plutonium? I think it was something else.
Not plutonium, yeah.
Was it Napoleon?
No, plutonium.
Plutonium.
Plutonium is the most radioactive element on the earth. You can kill 10 million people with like 1 gram of it.
Damn.
Yeah, just so you guys know, don't ask how I know this.
We don't know any. We just assuming.
Yeah.
Generally, I think we should give a disclaimer. Generally, for the podcast, most of the things we say,
Yeah.
they're actually not true. They're
well,
it's not entire, like, you know.
yeah, we have a disclaimer in the description. That's enough.
Yeah, true. we just say dumb shit. We don't really know what we're talking about. Let's just say it like that.
Like we never committed like serious crimes.
I don't think so. No, I don't think I ever committed. Like, I can't think of anything.
Yeah. I think I could be in prison.
You could.
I
You
could.
You could. But
Yeah,
for
I
what?
honestly could.
Oh,
There
yeah,
were,
you
like, some
could.
major offenses in there.
Yeah.
My cousin could also be in jail. He would be in jail.
Right.
And he would have like a lot of money to pay. Yeah. But we can't talk about that. I don't think so. We can.
No, I don't think we're there yet.
It's not a good idea to talk about it because we got away with it. So let's
stay away with it.
Yeah. Let's keep getting away with it.
That sounds so suspicious. That sounds so fucked up.
Like nothing serious. Like
no, nothing
like
serious.
the things we did are legal in some places on Earth, which isn't including like porn or anything related to that, because that is also legal. That is also legal in some places. Mostly like drugs.
Bro, you are making it worse.
Mostly,
you are making it worse.
Mostly like drugs. Like I don't know if you can even call it drugs, but yeah, it isn't even a drug. Like it's legal in so many places.
You are making it so much worse.
It's legal in so many places, man. But you know, we're clean now. Everything's good.
We
Yeah.
have never been unclean.
But like that one crime that my cousin and like I didn't commit it. My cousin committed it. I just gave my cousin the idea for it.
But well,
Like that's like a major offense.
bro, we gotta stop. We actually gotta stop.
He could actually be in prison for that.
We
Oh my
just
God.
have to.
Stupid.
That
Stupid
sounded
police.
that sounded so illegal, bro.
Uh,
That sounded so fucked up.
yeah.
Nothing major, don't worry.
Yeah,
Just
no.
I think, but back in the day when we did these dumbass things, like for example, when you took that street sign or something, or like
Yeah,
did some
that's also like a crime.
yeah,
you
or
know
did
what I
some
mean.
dumbass things with the cars or something.
Yeah.
I think we were like
Like
in the
everybody
moment we're
does
like,
that.
oh my god, that's so illegal. Oh my god, but in reality, it's not really a big of a
Yeah,
not really.
nobody cares.
Yeah.
Like if I take like a construction sign and like put it like 5 meters away from where it used to stand, we thought it was funny, but like really nobody gave a fuck.
Nobody, yeah, we thought it was so illegal. Oh my god, as we were doing it, but when you look back at it, it was just like
Yeah.
nothing.
You remember the street race we had
With
with my cousin?
With your cousin?
Yeah, like in
Oh, I remember.
yeah, that was crazy. That
Oh my
felt
god!
illegal as fuck.
You remember when we got pulled over?
Yeah, oh my god.
Yo, I gotta tell you that. Oh my god! So basically, I'm just gonna. Can I tell the story from my perspective?
Yeah, tell the story.
So basically, Josh's cousin, who is from Germany, which is like how many hours? 8 hour
Why
car
does that
drive?
matter?
No, because it
He's
had
like 8 hours. He's like 8. He lives like 8 hours away.
Yeah,
in
so that was
Frankfurt.
a special occasion that he was here. That's why it matters.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
He's not like a cousin that lives around the block. So, anyways, we said one evening we're gonna do something together, right? So he picks me up in his dad's BMW.
BMW X3 M Series, like
Like
360
full black,
PS.
tinted windows, like the sketchiest car you could possibly drive at night.
We once found a bullet inside of the car.
You did when you were cleaning it.
Yeah, that was
Like a
weird.
bullet shell.
That was weird. I literally found a bullet shell inside of the car of my dad. I still don't have an explanation for that.
That is.
I just sent my dad a photo of it, and I was like, "Why is there?
Why?
Why is there like a bullet shell in the car? Like a used bullet shell, like what falls out of a gun when you shoot something?" And he just made, I don't know, I hope it's a joke. He's just made a joke about a drive-by or something like that. I still don't know why there was a like.
So, you know, we were driving in the car, and you have to keep in mind, the car was scratched on the side.
Yeah, I had an accident like 3 days before that. In
Yeah.
a parking garage.
Josh was driving into, and the car is pretty wide, so he was trying to get into a parking garage, and it was like going down in like a curve going down, so it wasn't a straight down. And in the curve, like he scratched the side of the car because the car is so wide.
Yeah.
It was like not just one, like it was just like, you know,
the whole side of the car was scratched.
like
open.
a bigger scratch, right?
Yeah.
So we decided, all right, let's pull over to some like
Abandoned,
just like
airport.
like
literally.
it was in front of the airport. There was like a little like an airport, right?
Yeah, there was like an abandoned street. I don't know what you can call
Like
it.
just a
Abandoned
place, like-
parking place.
Yeah, but it wasn't like asphalt,
Yeah,
right? So it was just stones.
grass and
So we pulled in there, right? In this abandoned place on the side, like just off the main road. And we wanted to just film some funny TikToks for whatever reason,
Yeah,
right?
Like my cousin and me, like we had a TikTok account back in the day, and every time we went on holiday together, or he was visiting me, or I was visiting him, we would upload like some random ass TikToks.
There's
Like,
just some dumb, some completely. And so we pulled in there, right? And then I look back and I see another car is pulling in there with us.
yeah, and this was like this abandoned, like
There was
place.
no reason for anyone to go there.
Yeah.
And then 2 seconds later, boom.
Yeah, I was
It
like,
turned
who's
on-
following us? We were like thinking about getting murdered.
And we were like, what
then-
the?
Blue lights turned on.
Yeah, the police. It was the police, and they turned on their lights, and then we stopped and stuff. I mean, they thought that we had some like drugs in the car or
Yeah,
something
they
because
thought we wanted to smoke weed.
yeah, because we were pulling in there, but obviously we didn't. And here's the fucked up thing about it. Josh went eating on the same day for dinner, and he forgot his wallet at that place, so he didn't have a driver's license with him.
I didn't have a driver's license. I didn't have insurance papers. We didn't have like a first aid kit in the car. We didn't have nothing.
Yeah, because Josh, it was his dad's car, and he didn't know where the things were, you know. And so, picture this: you're a police officer. You see a fully black, window tinted, damage on the side BMW SUV pull into a dark, secluded kind of area in the middle of the night. That is sus. That is
Yeah.
very suspicious.
Like
And-
three like young guys are sitting
And
inside of it.
and three like teenagers are in that car, right?
I was 17 at that time.
But Josh already had his driver's license,
Yeah.
obviously. He just didn't have it with him, but they then checked it like in their system and it was all good. But it was just so like, and then we didn't even make the TikTok afterwards. We just left.
Yeah.
We're like, fuck this shit. We totally forgot about what we were about to do.
Yeah, that was so stupid. And then like they had me do like an alcohol test, and that was like fun. They like asked me like, have you ever done an alcohol test? I was like, no. So they were like, yeah, let's do one. And I was like, all right, bet.
They were like, just for fun. Like, they didn't even think he was
chill.
intoxicated. They were like, all right, then let's just do one because you never did one.
And like I told them like I don't know where anything in this car is. I couldn't tell you where the like first aid kit is. I couldn't tell you where the insurance papers are, and I lost my wallet. And they were like just so chill, because then like I asked them if they can help me search for it. And that was like a pretty good sign for them, because like I like literally gave them permission to like search through the car.
We opened all doors of the
Yeah.
car, everything, and we looked for the wallet. We like searched everywhere. So
Yeah.
that like literally told them, all right, they're literally opening all the doors for us.
Yeah.
They're searching through everything. They can't have anything illegal in the car. And we didn't, so yeah.
That was fun. They didn't even like charge me with any fine or something, because I didn't have a first aid kit in the car.
Which you can, it's
And
an
normally
offense.
you
Yeah.
have to pay like 50 euros or something like that. And they were just like chill. They were just like, yeah, we understand. Just find your wallets next time, have the insurance papers in the car and the first aid kit. And that was it. They were just like, they were asking like what we were doing, and we were telling them we wanted to make a TikTok.
Oh my God.
they were literally just saying, oh, do something better with your life.
They were like, what the fuck are you
Why?
guys doing?
Why? Yeah.
They're like, what are you guys doing here? And we were like, hey, we were gonna make a funny TikTok. And they were like, he just looked at us with like the look in his face, disbelief and disappointment. I tell you, if that was my dad, I would feel bad for the rest of the night. Like,
that was also like in the middle of the week. It wasn't even the weekend. It was
yeah,
like 1 in the
it's a
morning.
random Wednesday or random Tuesday that we
Yeah.
did that. Super suspicious. But
Well,
yeah,
have you ever seen UFOs? Have you ever seen something in the sky and you were like, what is that?
yes, but
Really?
I don't. I never really. I just blinking lights or something. Or
Yeah.
one time I saw like this light in the sky, and that was moving so weirdly, like not like a plane in a straight line. First it went left, then it went right, then it went back, forward, like in circles. It was so weird.
Have you seen the Tic Tac UFO videos like that the Navy published?
I haven't. No.
Like there's like a video of like from like 2012 from like a Navy pilot, and like it was leaked at first, and like everybody was thought it was fake, and then the Navy came out, I think last year or something, and they were like, yeah, that's a real video, and you see like literally like it was recorded with like a fighter jet camera or something like that, or a boat camera. It was in the middle of the ocean, and they like found this object that was just like steady in the air, and at first they thought it was a balloon or something, but then it like dropped in the ocean, like instantly. It dropped in the ocean, it went inside of the ocean, and then it went up to like, I don't know, like airplane level heights in like 3 seconds.
And that's confirmed.
That's confirmed. Like the Navy doesn't know what it is, nobody knows what it is, and they like I saw like an interview at Joe Rogan's podcast with like those Navy pilots that saw the Tic Tacs, like the UFOs, and they were like, yeah, that happens often. Like those things, they see them regularly,
What the?
and nobody knows what it is. Like it could be aliens, it could be like some advanced technology from like China or something. Nobody knows what it is.
That's weird.
That's really weird. And like the US, they like made a commitment to like publish all the UFO things to the public, because they were like all under like nobody could see them.
Mm-hmm.
But last year I think they said they're gonna publish all of them. Yeah, very weird, crazy. But imagine it's from aliens.
That'd be. But the thing is, like, we here on Earth, we are humans. We're stupid. We kill each other. We
We're
kill the
literally
planet.
monkeys.
We're literally dumb. So even if there was let's say there is a higher life form out there, smart beings, right? Advanced beings, way smarter than us. That it would make sense, because why would they communicate with us? Would you talk to an ant? Would you go up to some ant hill and talk to the ants?
Yeah,
You wouldn't.
that's literally the comparison.
And we are the ants.
Like imagine how old the universe is. It's like 13 or almost 14 billion years old. Like if there was just like a civilization that had like 1,000 years more than we have,
That's
Like,
so much.
imagine humanity in 1,000 years. Imagine how advanced we are.
Yeah.
We are probably like, in 1,000 years, you can't even think about how smart we are. And, if
And also, they're probably like on a bigger planet, more resources and stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like they could explore the whole universe. Like, imagine us in 1,000 years. Imagine just having that little bit of like an advance over us. Like, just 1,000 years. Imagine what that would already do. Now imagine 1,000,000 years or 1,000,000,000 years.
Yeah, that's
That would literally be like humans trying to communicate with ants.
yeah.
Or like
and
bacteria.
they wouldn't. Nobody would do that.
Yeah.
No higher being would ever contact us, because why would they?
Yeah.
They know that there are other things out there. They're exploring the universe. If they know we exist, they know everybody else that exists too.
Yeah.
In their radius or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That they can explore. But why would they talk to us if we're just some insignificant race?
But
like
maybe
insignificant beings.
maybe we're the only ones. Maybe we're the first ones.
But
that's also a thing, because if you think about it, like, we are pretty rare. Like, there are some like planets in the habitable zone and stuff, but there have to be so many things going right, and the possibility of that is so small. I mean, well, that's like the problem with it. Like, the universe is so big, you expect that like the coincidences that happens to like create us probably happen somewhere else. But then you think about how small the probability is, and then you think to yourself again, maybe we are the only ones. But I don't think we are the only ones. Like, to
Me
be honest.
neither.
Like, at least some planet has to have bacterial life. Like, that's a must.
yeah, like it's if we really, really are the only living things like on
Yeah.
our planet in the universe, and that would mean that our planet is the only one that is livable, where you can live on, right? Because imagine there's
Well,
another Earth somewhere.
there could also be like planets that are livable. But yeah, no.
But then
not
life
really,
would
but
develop.
Yeah, probably. Like,
Right?
a planet where we could live on, like, it would need oxygen and like
Water.
plants and water and stuff like that, and then life would happen. But like, yeah, like there's this theory that life only happened because like asteroids came on Earth with like water and stuff like that, and like bacteria and like new things came on Earth, and then
But where
they
did they
slowly
come
created-
from? If they had bacteria, where did that bacteria come from?
Well, yeah. Or
Also,
just
what I'm
water in
wondering, right?
general.
Like, the theory is like the Big Bang created
The universe.
the universe. But how did the Big Bang happen?
Yeah.
Like, doesn't there have to be, like, there has to be something, right? That
Well,
collides.
There's a theory that like there are more universes, if you know what I mean.
But, like, what is the theory how the Big Bang happened?
Nobody knows really. Like, there was just emptiness, and the
But
Big
there-
Bang happened.
That's what I'm saying. If there's just emptiness, nothing can happen. There would have needed to be some particles or whatever that collided in some way that would have caused this explosion, right?
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened.
But where did they come from?
Yeah, nobody knows.
Where did those particles come from? They would have needed to come from somewhere, right? They can't just appear out of nowhere.
Well, Einstein, I think it was Einstein that said it, because he was like, he was trying to understand how the Big Bang happens and why it happens and why the universe exists. And the thing he was saying was like, okay, humans, our brain isn't capable to understand it, so we're just gonna say that it needed to happen and it had to happen, and that's it.
What if somebody made it happen?
Like, we can't wrap our brains around it. Like, it just needed to happen. That's the end of it. That's what Einstein was saying.
Yeah, but like,
But that's also like, it's not a small possibility that we are living in a simulation.
like,
Literally. Think about it. Like, we can simulate life in probably like 100 years,
true.
maybe 50 years. We can probably simulate Earth and living like a normal life inside of virtual reality. Literally, like, get your brain inside of like another universe.
Mm-hmm.
You could live eternally by like downloading your brain and putting it into a robot. And I think that's the way humanity will go, to be honest with you. I think
the
we'll
way.
all be robots.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think humans in human form will explore the universe. I think it will be robots.
If we even survive until then.
Yeah.
I mean, the way things are looking right now, not really good.
Humans are like shit. We have like such a small lifetime. Like how would we be able to like explore the universe?
It's
Also, AI. I'm very curious on how AI like evolves.
Me too.
Because like right now AI is like smarter than many humans, but AI can't produce its own ideas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But from the point on where AI can produce its own ideas or solve problems that humans can't solve, that's the point where I think humanity is going into like humanity will be something else.
Yeah. But I don't get why people are so scared of AI. Like, let's say you make a robot, like with the best AI ever, and that robot is like basically like a human being, right? And people are like, oh no, what if it goes villain mode and kills humans and stuff like that? Just turn it off.
Yeah, well, but that's the thing. Like, if the AI can think for itself and can work on itself, and is smarter than any human on the planet and probably all of humanity combined, who's gonna turn it off?
But there has to be an off switch, right? Also, it's a robot. It needs power. How is it gonna get power?
It can get it itself.
How?
It can probably figure it out. Like AI doesn't need to be like a robot full on. AI can be a software, and maybe the software is smart enough to like get onto another computer or get into the internet,
Like a virus.
like a virus. Yeah, and then how could you track it? How could you delete it? How could you do anything with it?
That's true. If it spreads like a virus, then it's true. But then it's only on computers. It can't really,
Yeah.
But yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could. If it's like a virus, it could be dangerous. Yeah.
Crazy. But I'm like, imagine asking an AI like to solve a problem for you, or like, imagine asking an AI like Elon Musk said, talking to an AI will be like talking to an alien that's like 1,000 years more advanced than us. Like you can ask an alien, you can ask the AI in probably like 20 or 30 years, hopefully, or hopefully not. I don't really know if I want that to happen. You could ask it like, how can I build a rocket ship that travels faster than light? And it could get you an explanation for it.
But the thing is, the AI needs to get the information from the internet, right?
Yeah.
And who posts the stuff on the internet?
Well, but that's the thing. Like at some point, AI can make its own ideas. At some point,
like take the things it has and like modify them and
like literally make its own ideas, like a genius.
That's what you mean. All right.
Like at some point, AI will be able to do that. Like not only based off the things that are in the internet, like ChatGPT or something like that, and also even just like with like ChatGPT, it's probably smarter than half of humanity.
Yeah, AI is pretty powerful.
Yeah, crazy. Like ChatGPT passed like medical tests from like to become a doctor and stuff like that. That's crazy, and an AI can do that. Now imagine an AI can produce its own ideas. That would be crazy.
But that would help us crazy. Like that would.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it will give humanity like this extra push to like
just evolve.
Yeah.
To do things better.
Well, yeah.
But I can't.
But there are like so many movies about like AI helping humanity. Like even an Iron Man. What's this thing called? Ultron. Where like Iron Man makes Ultron and he asks Ultron to like save humanity, and then Ultron decides, well, the only option to save humanity is to kill humanity.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it does, because we are gonna kill the whole planet and we are gonna kill all the animals if we go the way we are.
But if you save humanity, that's just us, right?
I know.
But did he say save the planet?
Or save the planet, or like
then it would make sense.
Protect us, and maybe the way protecting us from ourselves is killing all of us.
True.
Like, how is an AI going to understand morals?
It's not. It's a robot.
Yeah, it can't.
It doesn't
can't
have
understand
feelings.
feelings. Yeah.
It can simulate feelings,
Yeah,
but it doesn't really
exactly.
feel them. That's also dangerous.
Yeah.
But I can't stop thinking about the universe thing.
Bro, I hope AI will like find a way to have men hit raw
All right, now we're getting to the interesting stuff.
without using condoms or like the pill or like for the woman or something like that. Maybe that would be cool.
How would it do that?
I don't know, man. It needs to figure a way out because I don't want to fuck with condoms for the rest of my life. Like, if I have a wife and I make kids, yeah, right, I can hit raw, but like until then, bro, I don't want to fuck with condoms.
Well, then you gotta somehow. I mean, there are
Condoms-
not really good ways for
Condoms
men.
are so whack.
Like, is it like? Are there any good ways for men to, you know?
Yeah, there's been a study released. Like this medical company tried like a pill for men.
Mm-hmm.
They tried it on rats and it worked like 99.9%.
But
fine.
doesn't that mess with your
Yeah,
testosterone?
that's the question. Like, it's the way it works. Like how I understand it, it like blocks your sperm for like an hour.
An hour.
Yeah. So it blocks your sperm from getting out. That's the way I understand it.
Okay.
So you take the pill right before you have sex, and you bust, but no cum comes out.
But what if you fuck longer than an hour?
Well, yeah, that's the problem. Or maybe they can do it like in a like, I don't know.
Like, the only proper thing that I know of right now is a vasectomy.
Yeah.
But that's like surgery.
Even with the vasectomy, people still got like pregnant because like the strings that connect your balls to your pee-pee, they sometimes grow back together.
You would literally have to just sterilize yourself.
Yeah.
To
But
100%.
then you have no testosterone.
Yeah.
You have to go on like hormone therapy.
I mean, they just need to figure out a good way for men to like some sort of pill or something.
Yeah.
I would take that. No, I would take that.
I would only take it if there's been like tons of studies on
Yeah,
it. And it's
yeah,
been,
yeah,
like,
obviously.
tested for like at least 10 years.
Yeah, yeah, obviously.
Because
it
I don't
has
want
to be
no
like.
I don't want no side effects that pop up in like 20 years. And
I
like,
mean, but the pill for the women also have that. Have you seen the side
yeah, they
effects
have
on that?
heavy side effects.
That is wow. That is
Like,
really.
An official side effect of the pill for women is death. Literally,
That's
it's on the
just-
if you read the side effects,
Mhm.
like if you buy the pill and you read the side effects, one side effect is death. Literal
That
death.
is just. I mean, but there's not. If you want to hit it raw, what other option do you have other than the woman taking hormones?
Yeah. Or like how do you call it? Like putting those things in your vajayjay.
But those are also not
Yeah,
really. I wouldn't trust them.
yeah, and they can go very wrong, and you can have like hard ass problems.
Yeah.
Like you can literally, yeah, it can be so painful. Like it only works with like a few women, and
Yeah, it's. I mean, the pill is kind of depending on the woman. Like some
Yeah.
women have those side effects, some women have those side effects.
Yeah.
Some women maybe don't really have side effects at all, you know,
yeah.
or just minor ones that are like not at all a big deal.
Well, you could also like blue ball yourself, like just not bust.
But
Because, like,
where
pulling
that
up-
wouldn't that defeats the whole point.
Yeah.
That's like jerking off, but
I mean, like,
but before you
busting-
bust, you just stop and go to bed.
Busting inside of a woman, bro. That's just
Boy, you know what's even better?
yeah,
Busting inside of a man.
bro. Pause. Pause.
Resume.
Bro, but blue balls are like the wackest thing ever. But you
That-
know what?
it
You know
hurts.
what? You know what's weird? Like in this generation, I know more people that can't bust than people that bust fast. Like back in the day, you would always hear, like men are busting so fast, men can't last longer than 10 minutes and
Porn.
stuff like that. And now men can't bust.
Because
and like
porn.
18-year-olds have erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, because porn.
Yeah, literal.
Like back in the 80s, 70s, 60s, whatever, porn was like really hard to get your hands on. Like
Yeah.
you had to go into like these stores and stuff. So it wasn't really a common thing.
Yeah.
That's why, but nowadays you just pull out your phone and you can see whatever you want to see.
Yeah. Like a 10-year-old can see more naked women than
Then
The
a guy in the
richest kings-
70s.
the richest kings in the history of humanity ever saw.
Yeah. it's yeah,
crazy.
messes with your brain.
Yeah, because like back in the day when you saw a woman naked, you could probably already bust because of that.
Just seeing her.
Yeah, like literally just seeing a woman naked, like you could literally just bust by that.
Yeah, because it was such a, like, you mean early back in the day.
Yeah, like you never saw a woman naked, and then you finally see a woman naked. But, well, maybe besides your mother when you was a child or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But when you saw a woman naked that you loved and that you wanted to make kids with, you could probably bust just by looking at her.
Yeah, that was like the
Your
whole.
dick was probably harder than fucking rock.
Yeah, because you never saw it. Like, it was like a extremely special thing.
Yeah,
Nowadays, a naked woman is just a naked woman.
yeah.
I mean, a naked woman is always just a naked woman, but back, like, way back,
It was the most special thing.
yeah, it
ever.
was really special.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, okay,
Yeah.
not like I haven't seen that. I
Yeah.
mean, it's still special
And you
if it's the
also
woman
have,
you
like-
love.
Yeah.
It's
Of
still
course,
of course.
You have like I think your brain makes like these expectations.
Yeah,
If you watch like porn and you only see like women screaming hard as fuck, and you only see men with those ginormous dicks,
mm-hmm.
and then you fuck and you like literally like the first time you fuck, it's probably in most cases it's probably like just missionary and maybe 1 or 2 positions. Like it's already crazy if you switch positions at the first time having sex.
Mm-hmm.
That's already crazy. And then you like only have missionary sex, and then you're like, what the fuck? This isn't what I saw on the internet.
That ain't how it's supposed to be, Chief.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, the first times I was like, there are so many different. Like, you can ask 100 people, how was your first time, and you will have answers from horrible to perfect.
Yeah.
It's
But I think there are more horrible experiences than there are perfect experiences.
I mean, especially if both of them, if it was the first time for both of them.
Yeah, yeah. But also, like, women being virgins and men who have, like, a lot of experience already, I think that's weird. To be honest. I think that's weird for the woman. Because it is something special. I think if you lose your virginity, you shouldn't have, like, a high body. Like, if you get into a relationship with a girl you really like, I don't think anybody, like, any part of the relationship should have a high body count. Because it's more special, like, if you are both virgins and you take your virginity together,
Mm-hmm.
that's something really special.
True.
If
True.
both of you guys already like, aren't virgins anymore and you fuck, that's special, but it's not like that special.
Yeah.
And if it's like, if the girl has like 5 bodies already and the man has none, that's a bit weird for the man, and it isn't really special for the girl anymore, and probably weird for the girl.
Mm-hmm.
And or if the girl is a virgin and the man already has like 5 bodies, that's also like not that special anymore. Probably
True.
for the man, because like it's not balanced. You know what I mean?
The thing is, if the girl has a lot of bodies and the man doesn't, it's going to be bad for the girl because she already has expectations.
Yeah.
And if it's the other way around, if the man has a lot of bodies and the girl doesn't, it's going to be not so good for the man because
Yeah.
he has certain expectations and the
But-
girl just can't meet them
but-
because of course he's a
yeah.
virgin. So of course, like,
Yeah,
it's
but
obvious.
I think, like, not to be sexist or anything, like, I think
All right.
I think it's worse for a woman if the man is doesn't have high bodies than for like a man.
What
like
do you mean?
if you're a girl and you already had 10 guys and you have already had 2 or 3 relationships and you know what real good sex is like,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have a guy who's a virgin or who only had like who only had sex like once, like I think it's worse for the girl because she's like, what the fuck is this? Like, I want to get railed, I want to get fucked real good. I think it's because of that. I think it's worse for the girl. Like, if a man has like 10 bodies already and the girl is a virgin, I think it's not that bad for the man. He'll just be like, yeah, I'll show you around. I'll show you how things work. Of course, that's also the case with women, but I think more women are like, what the fuck is this? Where men are probably like, okay, that's nice. She doesn't have a lot of experience.
But you don't have to be have a lot of bodies necessarily to be good in bed.
That's true.
That's like you can have somebody with 50 bodies, a man with 50 bodies, and a man with one.
Yeah.
And that man with one could be a whole lot better.
Yeah.
Because it's just, you know.
I think I'd make the controversial statement that like a man who was like in long-lasting relationships, who only has like maybe 3 bodies, probably knows how to fuck better than a guy who's never been like in a long-lasting relationship but has like 50 bodies.
The thing is with experience in sex, right? People always like, all right, you have a lot of experience. All right, well, that might be true. But the thing is, sex is something that isn't general. It always changes with the partner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with one partner, it's good that way. And with the other partner, it's bad that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you always have to adapt. So, and that's what I just want to say, because I think that's such a fucking stupid thing that I wouldn't even call them men who say that, but like, what would you say? Like, you know.
Men. Just men.
I wouldn't call them men though.
Yeah, just call them men.
Yeah, whatever.
Incels.
When they say, well, you have to fuck a lot of girls because then you get better at sex and then you're good. You know that the thing that they say, like, oh, you have to fuck a lot of girls and stuff.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Well, that's not true.
Yeah.
If you have one partner for years, you and only you will be able to fuck that partner as good. Like nobody will be able.
And you will like try out so many things.
Yeah.
Like you will do the most crazy stuff ever, probably.
Like let's just a random woman. Let's just call her woman A, right? Man A is with woman A, right? And there's man B. Man B has fucked a lot of women. So man A and woman A are together for years. Then man A will be the only man in the world who can properly like fuck her really good, because he knows what she likes. He knows how to do it. He has experience with her. And that's how it's supposed to be. You have to have experience with the partner in order to be good.
That's true.
And man B might have fucked a lot of girls and a lot of different experiences or whatever.
Yeah.
But when it comes, at the end of the day, you only have one woman by your side. When you're old, when you settle down, you only have one woman. And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
To satisfy that one woman. You don't have to, it doesn't matter how many women you banged. That's not going to help you. It's literally not going to help you. You will be better if you focus on one woman. You will be better than any other man for that specific woman.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. And that's what matters.
And I also think, like, if you only have one-night stands, I don't think you have that much experience.
No,
because with, like, most one-night stands, you probably just fuck, like, normally and don't try anything out.
Because you can't.
You just probably fuck, like, missionary and, like you have, like, 2 or 3 positions you maybe switch her into, and that's it.
Like, if you fuck a lot of girls, that's mostly just... I don't speak from experience, but that's just general sex, right? You can't really get into what she likes and what you like and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
You can,
especially if it's a one-night stand.
You can try out like 50 different positions. Like if you're with a girl for like 10 years,
you know exactly what she likes.
First of all, you know exactly what she likes, and then you tried everything.
Yeah.
You tried all the positions.
You know what she likes, what she hates.
Yeah, you tried all the positions. You fucked her in all different ways.
You can give her the perfect experience.
Yeah, you have all the experience in the world because you did everything probably imaginable with that one girl.
Yeah, and if you have a lot of one-night stands, you can't really, you don't really talk about, all right, what do you like, what do you, because you can't talk about that in 10 minutes. Like, that just comes over time, you know? So you just generally fuck.
You, like, just fuck, like, for 20 minutes, like, missionary, doggy, cowgirl, and that's it. And that's probably what you do with every girl that you fuck.
Yeah, just general sex. Nothing that's like...
You can't try anything exotic.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can try something exotic with a girl that has like a fetish or something.
That you know.
Like, yeah, but that's like weird. Like I wouldn't. Yeah, nah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's just, I mean, that the whole thing about having a lot of women and stuff like that and having experience is just bullshit. Because at the end of the day, you have one woman,
Yeah.
and the only way you can satisfy her is by being with her for a long time and knowing everything she likes and she doesn't like, and yeah, no other man will beat you to it because you know exactly.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is.
I also think like hookup culture is like so ass, like for real. Like I'm a little bit old school with that. I think like having one girl and like having that girl for the rest of your life is like the most beautiful thing ever.
True. I totally agree. Like that is just
Nowadays it doesn't happen like very often anymore.
mm-hmm.
But like still, like the principle of it is just so beautiful.
Like what's the point of a relationship if you're just gonna be together for 3 months
Yeah.
and then break up? Like that's what's the point?
Yeah.
Or a good time for 3 months. So you know, like if my girlfriend, I want to keep my girlfriend. You know, that's my mentality.
Yeah.
One life,
Work
one
everything
wife.
out. Like don't give up. Just like work everything out. Like
Yeah.
literally doesn't matter how bad it gets. Like work everything out. Like a few weeks back, like I saw like Michelle Obama giving an interview, and she was like, "I hated Obama for like 5 years of our marriage. I hated him." She literally said the word hate, and hate is not like a small word
Mm-hmm.
or like an easy word to use. She was just like, "I hated him,"
Mm-hmm.
and she still stayed together with him. They still worked it out. Now they're back at normal, and they love each other. They don't hate each other. Everything is perfect again. Like that's the type of stuff I want.
Yeah, just
Like,
work things out.
Even if you fucking could kill your partner, like in a metaphorical way, like even then, work things out for real.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's disgusting giving up, and I think it's weak giving up, to be honest with you.
Yeah, like people be having one major argument, and then like, all right.
But
I'm breaking
also sometimes you need to break up. Sometimes.
Yeah, if
like
it's
sometimes the girl just isn't the right girl,
Or
or
the man.
sometimes you both just don't fit together. Like sometimes, and also like the girl and the guy, they have to have the same mentality.
Yeah.
Like because if you're a guy and you have that mentality, but your girl is like, nah, if you don't accept all of me and the way I am, we're not staying together. Well then, so be it.
Mm-hmm.
Or if she wants to fuck, I don't know, other dudes because she wants to experience life or something, well then that's just it. You can't do anything about it.
I don't understand that either though. Like what is so appealing about having a lot of sexual partners? I don't get it. Like I don't, maybe it's a thing, like, you know, for me personally, I just don't get it. Like the whole thing, like hoe phase, you know?
Yeah, I don't understand it too. Like it's like honestly it's also not very attractive.
Mm-mm.
Like
For both men and women,
Yeah,
obviously.
of
Like
course.
hoe phase doesn't just like,
men whole face as well.
yeah, you know, it's not just for women. Hoe phase is for men and women, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't really get that.
I don't think it's attractive. Like if a girl tells me she had like not to sound like Andrew Tate, but like if I have a girl and she had like a few boyfriends and maybe a few one night stands, okay. But if I have a girl that's like, yeah, no, in college I fucked like 100 dudes, then I'm like, oh,
Same thing with a guy too, though.
same thing with a guy too, yeah, of course.
It's like, I don't
like it. I don't like it.
I'm just the type of guy, if I'm in a relationship, I want to make that relationship last. And,
Yeah,
you know, just, yeah,
that's true.
this is the best way.
Well, I think we should finish off this episode by saying the Fortnite Travis Scott event was the best concert in the history of humanity.
Facts.
Yeah.
All right.
That's about it, guys. We'll see you next week. If you've listened all the way to here, we love you. We appreciate you. Share this podcast. Subscribe.
Also, we feel bad for you.
Yeah, we feel bad for you.
If you listen
God.
through this whole podcast.
On God. Well, you'll see a variety of topics on this podcast. Like some podcasts will go deep. Some podcasts will be mostly comedy. You'll see a lot of things happening on this podcast.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Also, one small thing to say. We are opening up a clips channel, well, like from Joe Rogan clips, where we like upload like funny bits. And then we're also going to create a TikTok account and a YouTube Shorts account. Maybe check that out. If we already created it by the time we're uploading this podcast, we'll probably have it linked in the bio.
Yeah.
So check it out.
All right. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Goodbye.